Peace and love, all bliss-filled by Isis. Yes, today I am coming in extra early, a day early in fact, just to avoid all the what do you call it, disruptions from our babas. Yeah, because I like to do it on the day so the energy is like permeating, however you want to put it. So I feel the energy there and then, and I like to flow with that. But I've asked my guidance to give me the heads up. Okay. So here we go. Today is the 5th of the 4th 2018, and now breaking up the numbers numerologically, the 5 representing adventures, changes, karmic changes, moving away from status quo or breaking status quo. The 4 about foundation, structure, planning, organization, all the managerial skills, building, structure, restructure. The 2 balance, emotions, partnerships, unions, emotions, I said that. And the 0 is all about the Bliss, the spirit realm, the yin realm, omega, feminine energy, and completion at the same time, or cycles even. And the 1 is the initiative, it's the go-getter, it's the willpower, it's the beginnings. The 8, authority, power, and all the double energy of the 4, so that organization skills as well, and material acquisition. Okay, so the 5 and the 4, 2, 0, 1, 8 all together makes up 11. And 11, I'm sure you know, is that master number, and it's signified for being an intuitive number. It's all about your intuition. It's that double 1. So it's the beginning of you coming from the yin realm, from the 0 to the 1, to the fruition, to the self, to the I am, to here I am, the willpower. So double that is you being like fresh off the boat. if you understand the analogy. So like you just fresh out of the womb even. So you're still very intuitive, you're still very connected to your guidance, your higher guidance, hopefully. So again, number 11 is about your intuition. It's also about angelic energies around you. It is a master number as well, double energy of the 1, and its own energy is all about intuition, right? So the energy today is about cultivating your intuition and knowing the self, the I am. Okay, let's go for the angel messages. We have beauty, and it reads, I recognize my beauty and that of others, is the affirmation. And it reads, the outer world is a reflection of your inner. So focus on the beauty within yourself, your good qualities, your kindness, your gifts, and your talents. Remember that whatever you give attention to increases and grows. Excuse me. Everyone has some beauty in their soul, so seek it in others. Remember or remind them of their qualities and you will illuminate them. Surround yourself with things and people with a beautiful vibration, for we are all influenced by that which is around us. As you tune more and more into the incredible wonder of yourself, others, and the planet, your resonance becomes that of beauty. Others will perceive the radiance of your soul and be touched by it. Give thanks for your innate beauty. I always say, beauty exudes from within. If you have a beautiful soul, if you can appreciate yourself, if you can love yourself and others, then it resonates outwards. It radiates outwards. And people being around you pick up that energy and feel good about themselves in turn. And hopefully and then it becomes a trickle effect. Okay, so take care of number 1. This spread is talking all about that. Take care of number 1. Take care of yourself. Give thanks for yourself. Give thanks for the good, the bad, and the indifferent, the conducive, the non-conducive, and the all in betweens. The black, the white, and the shades of grey. Give thanks for the beauty that resonates within you, the beauty of love, of wisdom, higher vibration. And I'm skipping a little bit. And be grateful for those energies. Again, be grateful for the good, the bad, and the indifferent. Focus on just being grateful that you are learning lessons, that even if you're having to go through things that seem hard, because you being grateful for your lessons, blessings, you'll get more of that good stuff. Because if you're feeling good about them, your vibration pick is what's registered by the universe. And the universe says, okay, she's happy, she's likes the lesson. Not necessarily that you want those hard lessons, but she's grateful for even going through lessons, because then her lessons equates blessings. She knows that, or he knows that. And no, we're not going to have to throw her hardship all the time, because she's learning. She's giving thanks. So let's give her some good stuff now. Some more good stuff. Right? And gratitude reads, affirmation, I am grateful for everything in my life. Your guidance is to count your blessings. When you say thank you to the universe for its gifts, it responds generously to you. Angel wisdom reminds you to say thank you for all that you have, the intangible as well as the tangible. Whenever you say thank you from your heart, more is bestowed on you. For gratitude is the key to opening the doors to universal abundance. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude and open yourself to receive the love and plenty into your life. Your angels will smile on you. Yes, gratitude is the optimum attitude. It truly is. Because when you can be thankful and grateful for all that you have, all that you've been through, knowing that you contracted all of these things, and it's all about you not allowing yourself to perceive things as hardship or non-conducivity, but just a lesson to be learned and a stage and phase to pass through to get to where you really should be on your throne. Everything is just like smooth sailing, smoother sailing, less bumpy waves, you know. Let's go to mercy. Mercy affirmation is, I am merciful. And it reads, to develop the quality of mercy, forgive yourself and everyone around you. Be magnanimous. Be magnanimous. See the good in others and give them the benefit of the doubt. Open up to compassion, but most of all, access the wisdom within that recognizes the divine in every creature. When you temper your attitude to others with mercy, you offer them grace. You spread much light, joy, and freedom and empower others to find the good in themselves. Choosing this card may mean that the angels of mercy are offering you release from pain or difficulties. Accept it graciously. Again, it goes hand in hand. When you can recognize the beauty within yourself, you know, when you can give thanks for the good, bad, and the indifferent, when you can be merciful to others, it ignite that within yourself, ignites that all around you. And that's how we make change, and that's how we grow and develop and ascend collectively. Because there's no point just trying to look for yourself just for the sake of yourself. Because it's inevitable anyways. Once you do for yourself, you'll be able to, others will how do you say? Once you do for yourself, it's almost inevitable that your surroundings will do for themselves too. You know, or will do the same action that you are doing outside would. And yet you're still going to find some attractions that's not going to be exactly on par to what you're doing, how you're doing it. But those are for those who need to see you doing what you're doing, so then they could be inspired. Okay? And then you have wisdom. The affirmation is, I listen to my wisdom. And it reads, knowledge is learned, but wisdom is the divine prompting within you. Yes. Knowledge is learned, but wisdom is gained. Likewise, lessons learned equates blessings earned. Your angel guidance is to connect to your still, quiet center and listen to the wisdom of your soul. Then you will take decisions and act from your own infinite self. With wisdom, life takes on a new perspective, as dramas and fears become insignificant in comparison with the magnificence of the overall picture. Walk your path in life as one of the wise ones, and all will revere and respect you. Boom, bam, thank you, ma'am. You know, this card wisdom is about, again, doing for self, being your higher self, knowing yourself, loving yourself, and being your unique higher self. And of course, once you can do that for yourself, your outward would reflect that. You will be appreciated for that. You will then prompt in others to do the same. And thus collectively moving up, staying up. And clarity fell out. We had it yesterday, so I decided to put it aside because initially I got guided to just take out 4 cards for the angel wisdom today. Clarity fell out, so I put it down, but I'll bring it back up just so a reminder that, you know, our mind is quiet, still, and clear. We have forgiveness. Again, we just passed the new moon phase, but we're still in the new moon phase, or the full moon even, and it's a good time to continue doing your forgiveness. You know, write down when you need to write down, who you need to forgive, and the whys, and the hows, and release. You have cooperation. Cooperate with your angels and your guides, you know, and detachment. Detach from preconceived ideas, detach from non-conducive energies in people, feelings, and thoughts. Again, we're still we're in the 4th month, all about clearing up, building, restructuring, okay? And we're in the spring season, tropically or seasonally. So it's a great time to continue doing your decluttering, and that's for the mind, body, and soul. And of course, that encompasses your surrounding, your sacred spaces, your home, your abode. Okay, and remember, you are worthy of great things, but you have to first know it, accept it, and move with it. Beautiful cards, message. Good thanks. Okay, so let's look at the tarot. We have the Tower, the 4 of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the 8 of Swords. Okay, the message stands as there's a King of Pentacles energy, someone that works very hard, has been working very hard for a while. Okay, has like acquired material, a lot of material, but is not happy. Okay, and this energy right here is about to get shooken up, because they've been building on this foundation that is faulty. It's not firm, it's not strong. They haven't been building accordingly. They've been building with just the physical eyes, forgetting the spirit is first and the matter is after, and we must balance both. Okay, this King of Pentacles has been more concerned with the outward appearance and not checking the inside, the internal, which is the most prevalent because it comes first. But never to forget, we have to balance both, because we're not just living in the physical, and we're not just living in the spiritual. We're not just being in the spiritual. And now there's a Tower coming through. The Tower moment, as we say. There's going to be a shake up, to break up. You know, we're going to have to rebuild again. This energy here is going to have to rebuild firmer, stronger foundation. Because the foundation that they already had set had them plagued with a lot of worry and stress. Okay, it was self-imposed just because they felt left out in the cold. They felt like even though they have this so-called perfect family, perfect job, perfect foundation, perfect well-structured foundation, they felt blindfolded, they felt blindsided. They didn't feel like they really had everything that it was perceived. Why? Because there was not enough love for the self, and there was a lack of trust. There was a lack of trust and not enough self-love. And now you're asked to make the effort to love on thyself, know thyself, and be thy unique higher self, and trust your intuitive guidance. Trust that when you work on yourself, you'll be able to receive the best for yourself. You'll know what is the best for yourself. Give thanks for even those things that do have to be broken down, so you can start anew, a more firmer, stronger foundation. Okay, and no worries, you're not going to lose what you've already gained, what you worked hard for. Even if it goes, will be bestowed right back on you tenfold. Because this situation here is what is going on in your mind, and this is what people see outside, but this is what's going on internally, and this is what's external. It just doesn't correlate. The king wants to be the emperor, and he wants a stronger, firmer foundation, okay, to get there. And first he has to build that, and not with what is already standing. Everything has to be broken right down, and you're gonna have to start afresh, start anew with someone new. But first you must learn to love thyself first. Okay, wholeheartedly, knowing who you are and being your unique higher self, finding out who you are, because then you can reach to the emperor status, the high vibration of the emperor. Trusting yourself, trusting that you have angelic guidance, you have the universe backing you. You just have to open the gateway to know that you have to make the effort to find out how to, what tools to use, who can help me, where can I go for guidance outside of yourself if you must. But you're here, so you're getting there. You give thanks. Most importantly, you have the intuitive guidance within yourself. Detox. Drink a lot more water. So if you feel that you ain't getting the best guidance, drink a lot more water. Okay? Drink as much water as you can, and then ask the guidance. Ask for the guidance. Pray about it. Meditate on it. Ground yourself whilst doing it. I.e., go into nature. Go by the waters. Ground your feet on the grass and ground, on earth. Burn some fire, meditate on that, on a candlelight even. These are all tried and tested tools that really do work for you to be able to connect to yourself, to your highest guidance, your higher self. Okay? Underneath the deck there we have chemistry, religious factors, keep an open mind. So the chemistry was there, but it dwindled down because you had opposing religious, spiritual views, and you realized that it wasn't going to work. Now you're being asked to keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your user type and expectations. Keep an open mind. Yes, that tower had to be broken down because you weren't on the right page. You weren't on the same page. There was lessons to be learned in that situation. But the time is now to move on out, because you are growing romantic feelings elsewhere where you're asked to be keeping an open mind. Well, maybe I feel like you've come across someone who is doing like religious and spiritual things on a completely different level than you was ever open to. And yeah, keep an open mind to that. That's all I have to say right now on that. Keep an open mind. Okay. So for relationship card, vortex card, we have number 5. My relationships are supposed to feel good. I think we had this earlier today. It says, our life is supposed to feel good to you. Before your birth, you knew that the primary component of your physical experience that would offer the greatest value for your personal and collective expansion and joy would be the relationship that you would experience with each other. It was your plan to relish the diversity of your relationships and to choose from them to the details that would make up your creations. And here you are. Yes, like, give thanks, because this is saying exactly what this is saying, and this is saying, this is saying. Like, yes, there's a tower moment needed now. You did feel like things weren't as they were supposed to be, as they seemed, okay? Because you chose this relationship so you can get to this stage of knowing that loving yourself is first. Has to come first for you to be able to fully embrace and love this kind of situation, a strong foundation. And you also contracted that at some point you would have to break away from this faulty foundation because it was making you feel like this. And yes, you got to this stage outwardly, but now you know that inwardly you have to love yourself first. Because you thought you was loving yourself, but not internally. Externally, yes, you know that you wanted the finest things, but internally you wasn't doing that work. And you have to trust yourself. Know that the angels are there for you. Everybody's born with guiding angels, guardian angels, you know. And there's many that walk on earth. And there's archangels that can be around each individual all at the same time, in different spaces, different spans, different realities. Okay? You do have great wisdom. Don't delude yourself. Take time to listen to your inner guidance. Be still. I want to say meditate, but sometimes people feel, I don't know, depends on who's watching, but that word meditation, I think, scares people. There's so many ways you can meditate. Just being still, sitting in a dark room, okay, with no electricity, or I say no electricity, yeah, maybe no electricity, because sometimes these devices really do mess up, and not sometimes, they can interfere with our guidance. But obviously we're strong beings, you don't have to worry about that. We overcome that. But it's always good, especially when you're weakened at some points, to take off all the electronics. Like, keep the phones away from you, turn off the computers, turn off the lights, you know, turn them off by the sockets even. So all that geopathic and what's those terms? The transmission, the transmitters, all of that energy, vibration, like, affects us. Turn it off and be still. Wash the dishes without music. Clean the house without music. Now, as you're cleaning the house, put intention as what you're sweeping away to be all the non-conducive energies that you don't want around you anymore. Release as you sweep. Call out what you want to release as you sweep, as you mop, as you wipe down. Okay? Walk by yourself. Breathe in the fresh air and really breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. That's one of my things as well. I have to really be mindful of my breathing. And breathing, like, in a really good way is really important, in the right way. Because you'll be surprised how many of us are not breathing correctly, but we're still living. I don't know how it even works. But yeah, and again, drink a lot of water. And go by the waters and give thanks for nature. Give thanks for all the elements. The rain, the sun, you know, the earth, fire, ethers, air. Just be grateful. Gratitude is the optimum attitude. Trust that when you can show you are grateful for everything, more good things come to you. More conducive things come to you. Okay? Let's see, we have underneath the vibration, or underneath the relationship vortex card, we have I am a vibrational being, vibrationally emanating desires. And it reads, you live in a vibrational universe that is managed by the law of attraction. The law of attraction is bringing vibrations that are alike together. And so it is important for you to acknowledge that you are vibrational beings, constantly emanating vibrational signals of desires. And when from your human form, you offer a vibration of what you want, because you know what you don't want, so you know what you do want. You cannot contemplate any subject without equal components of wanted and unwanted appearing vibration in your experience. Right? So now that you know that this that was giving you this kind of feeling, you don't want that anymore, there's a need to restructure, rebuild, and love thyself first. Trust your intuitive guidance. Make the effort to get tools and the know-how to love thyself and trust thyself. Okay? Beautify yourself. You have the means. But remember, beauty exudes from within. So do the beautiful things for yourself internally first. And then the outward appearance will be magnanimous. Yeah. Gratitude is the best attitude. Be merciful that, yeah, some people have shit to work on and they're not always going to give you what you want. That's why it's always important for you to give unto yourself first. Okay? Get clear about what you need, what you want. Forgive. Cooperate with your highest guides. Detach from non-conducive energies. Know that you are worthy. Okay? And be curious about what it is that it means to love thyself, know thyself, and be thy unique higher self. It's imperative. Boom. Have a bliss-filled Isis. Okay, enjoy. Oh, forgot to tell you. The color resonating for today is purple, baby. One of my favorite colors. I'm the rainbow, my serpent rainbow, and I'm also in my race, so I love all the colors, but purple I do love especially. Okay, and the archetype is Jupiter, and we did the numbers, so it's 11. Trust your intuition. Trust your inner guidance. It is serving you well. It always has and it always will. Some of you that wants to be a stubborn child sometimes with it. That's okay, you are still loved unconditionally. So even if you have to run back with your tails, with your, tail in between your legs, open up. Your guidance, your angelic guidance, angelic forces, the universe, or the highest beings, your highest vibration of you is always willing and ready to usher you to higher heights, to where you want to be, where you desire to be. But you have to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Check what vibration you're emanating. Check what thoughts are coming out your mouth, and thoughts and feelings and doings. Are they really going to be serving you? Don't ignore what's already been put across to you that you feel in your heart is the right thing, but you don't want to take it on. Don't ignore that. Because if your guidance can't get through to you through your intuition, they will show you through different people, scenarios, and situations, and outside sources. Take heed. Much love. Bliss-filled Isis. That means day, by the way. Ciao.